Her safety is very important to us, so I'm okay with some dirty looks or even some nasty notes.
Yeah, they're so sweet. See, look. I have thumb holes too. Look, I have thumb holes
Happy Wednesday, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Headed out the door. Braylee is at the day center. Stacy is with her friends from the day center planning a winter formal. So that's gonna be really fun. And what am I doing? I am going to pick up some groceries from Sam's Club. I'm going to go drop off this handicap placard application and then get some coffee too. I really need some coffee. I'm going to talk to you guys about a little more further today about the handicap placard. There's snow in the car. It really didn't snow that much. It's like another dusting. Just a dusting. Quick note before we start talking about this next topic. May not share the same opinion about this topic as we do, and that is okay. Just be respectful with your responses, and we'll be respectful with ours. And I think this is an important topic to talk about just because there is a stigma around the handicap placards. There is. People can be pretty cruel about this topic, and I just do not want to see that. In our comments below, just be respectful. It is okay to have differing opinions. Just be respectful, please. Thank you. Back home already. I got all that stuff done. Got the handicap placard applied for. Got the groceries picked up and even got myself some coffee. I wanted to explain a little bit at least about why we got it for Braylee and how we got it. Braylee is unsafe in parking lots. So our number one concern in parking lots is safety. She does have a physical disability diagnosis, hypotonia, which is low muscle tone, which means that she can get tired easily. The biggest part of the safety is sometimes she just stops walking. Sometimes she just collapses in parking lots. And this has happened multiple times. And it only takes once for someone to be driving at the wrong time. And it's scary. It's really scary. So we want to minimize the danger as much as possible with the handicap placard. That allows us to get her closer to our destinations. Less parking lot travel, less time in the danger zone of a parking lot. I think it's extremely important to do everything we can to keep her safe, and if that means getting a handicap placard, that means getting a handicap placard. Her safety is very important to us. I'm okay with some dirty looks or even some nasty notes or anything like that because the trade-off, Braylee's safety, I'll take Braylee's safety any day. From what you've seen and what we've posted in videos, we haven't really shown a lot of falling down in parking lots, mostly because we want our hands free in parking lots. Just because I want to be able to, if Braylee decides to run, I need to be able to have my full attention on her. She has in the past, she's getting really good about pulling down. We're holding her hands, she's good about pulling really hard and running. She's done it multiple times, and so we want to be prepared for that. The collapsing part, sometimes she'll collapse, and when she decides she does not want to be picked up, it's very hard to get her up off the ground. This has happened in the middle of parking lots. Safety. Safety is the number one reason why we have a handicap placard. Have you guys ever ran into issues with handicap placards? Have you thought about getting them? Or are you deterred because of the judgment that you might receive from having them? As far as I'm concerned, if you have one, there's a reason you have one. You can't just go and pick one up at the store. We can't just go grab one off the shelf. Our doctor they have to fill out a whole medical thing of why she needs one, and then we have to go to the DMV and give them that paperwork. We haven't gotten any like nasty notes. We've gotten dirty looks. We've gotten comments on our videos about using it. It doesn't matter. Like we're gonna use it because Braylee is more important to us than somebody's judgment. So that's pretty much what I have to say about it. We're gonna continue to use ours because Braylee's gotten more dangerous as she's getting older. Until she can demonstrate that she can go through parking lots safely or not collapse in parking lots at all, we're gonna just continue to use it. Stacy's not here. I'm gonna do dishes. And you know what happens when I do dishes when Stacy's not here? Dance party. Alright, really? I just need to do dishes. Oh man. Dancing made it really hot in this house. Do you guys think I'm better than, like I'm getting better at dancing at all? I'll show you guys a clip from last year. I think I'm getting better, but let me know. You know what I mean?
Handicap placards are a hard one. They're pretty controversial, and I know we get a lot of looks when we use ours just because Braylee has what a lot of people refer to as an invisible disability, which means she doesn't have a physical and clear, easy to see, visible disability, and so people just assume the worst. And I know that it happens often, but that doesn't stop us from using it because it's what's best for our girl. In some states, autism is a qualifying diagnosis for handicap placard, and some states it's not, and I know things are constantly changing, so if you need one and you think you could benefit from one, or if you're able to get one in your state, look into that. It's been really helpful for us with Braylee. We've had one now for her for about 3 years. We had one in Colorado, and then we've been able to get them here as well. There are times that we don't use her handicap placard. If there are spots open, like right next to handicap spots, we won't use them, or if it's the last one available, there's oftentimes we won't use them. We are allowed to use our handicap placard for everyday use. We don't use it all the time either. That's something to kind of put into perspective, is if there are certain times that, you know, we think that we don't need to use it, we won't use it, and that's fine too, but it's there for when we need to use it.
It's time to go get Braylee. Before we end this vlog, gotta make sure we get Braylee, because this is the best part of the day, when we get to go pick up our girl. Let's go. Hi.
Say hi.
Am I different?
Is that a strange man driving your bus?
I shaved today, so she definitely stopped and looked for a while. She's like, who's this guy? New bus driver? That's all for today.
Time to get the mail.
If you haven't already, subscribe to our channel for more, and have a great rest of your week. Do No Shave November, but not me. Maybe something a little different. Nah. Kind of like this one. This is by far the best stash I've ever had. sad. It's gonna go away. No mustache, no nothing. Now it's time for a haircut.